this is Archive 12 here at Archive Studios and Archive 12 Plays, and today we are going to play Star Trek Online. However, I was recently going through some of my old videos, specifically for Aubrey Pastor, because I really wanted to kick her back up and start her mission into the Final Frontier, and really get back into her, because, you know, like I said in my last Thrawn video, the Temporal Agent storyline that takes place in the 23rd century in some ways crosses over with the storyline for the Discovery era, as well as for all the eras, really. But like the Discovery era and the Temporal Agent storyline, they have the closest in relation to each other, and I really wanted to get back into playing Aubrey, but as you can see, I'm currently on a different starship than I was normally. Originally, I was on the Kirkwall, but I recently purchased the newly released Titan science destroyer, and I was messing around with like trying to make a cool customized ship from it. But anyway, my point being is that when I was trying to get back into the feel of Aubrey Pastor, rewatching my old videos doesn't really do it justice. Because that character was started back in the earlier days of my YouTube career on Arc Alpha Studios, and because of that, the audio quality is bad, the way the game was back then was bad, and to be frank, it's been almost 2 years since I last touched her campaign. Yeah, anyway. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to restart the 23rd century storyline. And I should point out, because this storyline has not been updated or patched in a long, long time, there are going to be some bugs. There are going to be some glitches. There are going to be several points in the story that seem really odd. Just because the graphic design glitched out during their updates a while ago. So there are a couple of instances where like there's no backgrounds or there's no music or anything like that. So, but you know what? The fact of the matter is the storyline for the 23rd century is very important regardless of how glitchy the starting point is. So I'm going to restart it. And I recently discovered that I can actually use a couple of my starships that I have purchased from the C-Store in it. Originally, I think I was only able to use the TOS starship, the Constitution class, the TOS Constitution, but now I think I can actually use a few other starships, so I can fly around in a different ship and make myself look even more distinguished and differentiated from the rest of the timeline, while still fitting the storyline. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up using a different starship than I normally would. And I'm going to hopefully be able to make this as entertaining as possible, considering the limitations of the fact that this storyline hasn't been updated in a while. But like I said, it is very important to the Star Trek Online storyline, so it is very important to understand where it's coming from. And for those who didn't watch Aubrey's thing over on Arc Alpha Studios, well, this is a fresh start. So that's what I'm going to do here. Enough of my babbling. Let's get to the create a character. I already have a character in mind, so it shouldn't take very long for me to actually create them, I hope. As long as I don't get nitpicky. I don't like where the antenna is on the TOS Andorians. They should be closer to the front, I think. I feel like they're supposed to be like on the forehead or something. Whatever. I'll fix it when I actually get there. Alright, so we are going with the name Ven'shin for our intrepid officer here. We have better boots. I don't know if I've got better boots. I don't have better boots. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go with the name Ven'shin for our Andorian. He's, like I said before, going to alter his appearance a little bit when we actually get some more details on his character model. But for now, we're stuck in the 23rd century, so we are stuck with 23rd century tech. Personally, I know this really upsets a lot of people, but I personally prefer 23rd century Discovery tech over the original 23rd century TOS tech, but that's just because, you know, TOS shows the limitation of its time, so it doesn't look nearly as advanced as it should. Anyway, that's enough of that out of me. Let's get started.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
All right. Oh my god, the glare is so bad. And look at this. Why are we staring into the sun? Is there an option to reduce the glare? Boom quality off. Off. There we go. Oh, that's so much better.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. Where's the sensor station? There. Somebody already there. Why don't you have them located?
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Aye, sir. On my way.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet? Barely. The Taureans are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right. Lead the way, Ensign. Hello, Ensign Mears.
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh? Why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do. But you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted you for a second. Alright, let's get inside the flying box.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
See, this is what I'm talking about with, like, the graphical glitches. There clearly should have been space there, but it was just a black void.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path. and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. Be there. Okay. All right. I've got my trusty silver-plated Discovery Era phaser rifle because I don't trust these flimsy 23rd century versions. I know they're built in the 23rd century, but...
Is that a warp nacelle? Whoa. Big.
Well, I mean... It is a starship we're talking about, you know? I would expect nothing else. I mean, there's the sensor array right there. Or deflector dish, excuse me. Deflector dish. This is par for the course.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
You think it's Federation? There might be a crashed shuttle nearby. Let's have a look.
There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it, anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Give him a hand.
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Breathe. You're in rough shape, pal.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where?
Flores! Look out!
Oh, that was nasty. That's also not the same red shirt that was with us because he was shaved and that guy isn't. He had a shaved head. Rather, I should say that.
What do they feed these things? Ugh, never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Run off. Where's my laser beam tracking?
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
I don't even know what the Murasaki effect is. It's been a long time since I've seen the original Star Trek. You're lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get them. Lead the way. I heard that, and I didn't like it.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks. We'll have a look.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
You were the one who suggested it.
They're right behind me.
Oh, God. Run.
Heads up! The Taureans are attacking!
Oh, they're big.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taureans will be back, and in greater numbers.
Oh, gee, I wonder where I've heard that before. Agreed. You and Tarsi guard the pass while I get the others into cover.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
I hope it's a good one.
Shut the doors! They're right behind us!
Alright, now what?
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taureans off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe, if there's enough charge left in the batteries. It's gonna be like, I was going, why the hell is the door opening? That's right, get out of here. 2.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed. So, what happened out there?
The Taureans ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
Get the survivors to the shuttle. Tarsi and I will rescue the hostages.
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taureans.
Like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. Nope. Hang on, guys. The cavalry has arrived. Good night, Chieftain. It was not a pleasure knowing you. I did defeat.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help!
There we go. I had to stand over his dead body.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Not on my watch. Alright, let's head back.
Fascinating. The Taureans appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
I was about to say the same thing. I was also going to say, how dare you interrupt me? But, you know, she beat me to it.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are the Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Let's find out. Ready phasers, just in case they're not in the mood for questions. Which they're clearly not.
Looks like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant.
Yes, I noticed.
Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Nice work, Ensign. Let's have a look.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
Agreed. Although, obviously, they're not talking about us because my ship, I forget what I called it, is not a Constitution class.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two of us. Hold on a second. Why would you leave the ship if your shuttle wasn't fully fueled? What?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Pray we don't have a Klingon bird of prey shoot us out of the sky. You see, if they're mistaking our little ship here for a Constitution class, they are messed up in the head. Just straight up. The Klingons clearly don't know their ship classes.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
We couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Thanks. Oh, no you don't.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond. We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
Aye, sir. Recommendations?
Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
We'll handle it, sir. Tarsi, Mears, get weapons ready and prepare to repel boarders. Well, I mean, you got Skial here, too.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Stay here with Tarsi to help with this squad. I'll take care of the labs. No time to be a hero.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Okay, there's one other person.
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast. Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
All right.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Nice little hop.
Great work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
Hi, guys.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Well done. You and Tarsi hold here. I'll clear out main engineering. Stop being a glowing hound. Who do you think you are, Kirk?
Bridge to engineering. Please respond. Nice work. Our security monitor showed you secured the engineering section. The Klingons managed to knock out our sensors. We're flying blind up here. See what you can do to bring them online.
On it, sir. Stand by.
Sensors are back online. Let's see who's out there. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant. Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Aye, sir. And this beacon over here.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxilating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, sir. It's a real tragedy.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Nice work. One down. One to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
That won't be a problem.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Hold on, Captain. We're on our way. You're as good as dead.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Can do, Captain. Stand by.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels, Captain.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Acknowledged. All right, who's next?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield failed.
Your head will decorate my bridge.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Fire!
What else?
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Acknowledge, Enterprise. En route to your position now.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well.
I feel like Ja'ula said something similar to Thrawn right before we kicked her butt. Your ship's a little ragged there, sir.
This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Bye.
Thank you for your assistance.
Sensors indicate that there are no enemy vessels remaining in this sector. Our actions today should deter Klingons from further actions of piracy in this area, though they are often far from logical in such matters.
Thanks for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Load us out. Looks like we're done here.
Lieutenant.
Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock. Warp factor 3.
Alright, let's get to Earth space dock and we will call it good.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant. But he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
That they are, Tarsi. That they are. Alright, so I'm supposed to mingle with the Enterprise crew, huh? I'm probably not going to read out everything that is said here, just for time's sake, but I'll leave it on the screen for a couple of seconds, and you guys can pause and read the stuff yourself if you want. Because this video is getting pretty long, and I don't want to waste your time.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus 2, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
Same to you, Ensign. Take care.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet. If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
That's hinting at something that's coming later.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so, have we met before?
I don't think so, sir.
Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Thanks, Lieutenant Commander. I could use a good drink. Alright, now let's go talk to Garrett, and that should be it. I think I've talked to everybody from the Enterprise, and I'm able to.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You. Congratulations, my friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Excellent. So that'll be it for now. I will wrap things up here, and in the next episode, we're going to get a new ship. I know they just gave me the command of the Lotus, but I've got other plans. We're going to get a new ship, and we'll continue on with our storyline here with Ven'shin. For those who wanted to see Aubrey, I do apologize. I just didn't feel like it was going to be good quality content since the content that I had out originally was so old. But with the updates that they've done with Star Trek Online, I think this is going to be a better fit. If you disagree with me, please put it in the comments below. I'd like to hear your opinions. If you'd like to continue Aubrey Passer rather than Ven'shin, then let me know, and I will see what I can do about trying to do something else. But I think this is actually going to be better, because not only is my microphone better and is everything else that I've got set up better, but I feel like I'm more experienced now. I am more experienced now than I was when I was doing Aubrey, and I think that I can provide a better experience than I did back then. I don't have to make people watch those cringeworthy videos to get to the point where we're at now. In the meantime, thank you for joining me. This was Archive 12, and I shall see you in the next video.